Well, home is either Germany.
My home is in Beijing, China.
Home is
Kenya.
I wouldn't say that home is any one place.
I'll get back to you.
Houghton.
Home is...
Home for me is Honduras.
England.
Brazil. São Paulo, Brazil.
My grandparents' basement in Canada and my parents' home in Thailand, so.
Guatemala City.
After being 2 years here, I feel this is like my second home.
One of those.
I think home is somewhere where you feel comfortable.
A place where you feel welcomed.
A place where you are amongst the people that you're most comfortable with.
Friends.
The place where I feel cozy.
That you can sort of be and not feel out of place.
Probably where the people I care about are.
It's where there's family and fellowship and friends.
3, I guess.
2.
2 languages.
2.5.
I'd say 2 fluently, and then a bit of Thai.
3.5.
I speak 3 languages.
Me hace mucha falta el calor.
I speak English.
Hi, how's it going?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Eu falo português.
欢迎到北京来。
Evan.
Fíjese que no quiero hablar.
Ich spreche Deutsch.
I really miss the tropical weather.
Pale ni matunda.
Welcome to Beijing.
Pomchu Ewan.
Yo hablo poquito de español.
Ich habe eine ausgezeichnete Zeit in Houghton College.
Nina Takachakula.
Hello. This is a sentence.
I speak English.
Chicken parmesan, interestingly enough.
Rice.
Feijão com arroz. Sorry, rice and beans.
I really miss sushi.
Maultaschen.
Thai food or any kind of Asian food.
Black beans and tortillas.
Thanksgiving.
I don't know.
My favorite holiday is Christmas just because it's the only time where I can actually see all my family.
Christmas, but in Guatemala City because of all the fireworks.
Christmas.
Children's Day.
I like Songkran. That's, like the Thai water festival. It's like a big water fight. It's awesome.
Last year Thanksgiving because I had never cut down a tree before because we use fake trees back home for Christmas.
Probably Burn the Devil Day in Guatemala where we burn the devil.
Probably American Halloween.
Probably will be Halloween.
Well, in Kenya they have a holiday for every single president on the president's birthday.
Songkran.
Carnival.
It's just so weird to see everyone dress up differently and just try to scare people away.
Houghton cafeteria food.
We went to a silkworm factory when I was in high school.
I am not exactly sure, but maybe octopus?
I really like little octopus in soup. And I really like fried flying termites.
And they had like deep fried silkworms.
Well, aside from McDonald's hamburgers, maybe grasshoppers.
Bull bits.
And they were terrible.
Mexican food.
Like the aftertaste, you couldn't get it out of your mouth. It was really bad.
Well, there was the time I took a shower at midnight under a waterfall in very, very, very rural Kenya.
I've really seen a lot of foreigners come to China and I began to practice my English with them and then try to get to know them. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Get it really closer between 2 nationalities.
I was in a plane that almost went off the runway. That was rather strange.
I don't know, I'd have to think about that for a while.
Blowing up trash cans, I really enjoy that.
I would have to say traveling to Japan. I really like touring around with my dad and being able to see my family.
Walking through a stranger's field in rural England.
Arriving with a friend and getting stopped by the police and having to hand over my Guatemalan license and explain to them just who I was and that I was indeed an American citizen.
Maybe never being able to figure out how to turn on the faucet in the airport bathrooms. It's It's really hard. I end up like hitting everything. Like,
I don't like crossing the border from Canada to the US. They give you a really hard time.
Well, there was the time we went to Walmart and a friend pulled out a big monstrous switchblade and it was just hilarious.
Living in college.
I don't know.
As soon as I realized I'm Chinese, everyone asked me, do you guys have fortune cookies in China?
I would have to say gospel choir.
Working on a short-term missions trip in the interior of São Paulo with over 100 other youth.
I'm not sure.
It's living with American families in the United States. Back in Charlotte, I was living with American family for 4 years, and I really learned a lot. They helped me to grow not only physically, but also spiritually.
I can't think of anything right now. I'll pass on that.
that's a really ambiguous question. What does that even mean?
Again, very, very rural Kenya. There was absolutely no light pollution and the stars were just everywhere.
Culture is a person's heritage in that they have lived a long time, and it's the things around them, the people and habits and traditions around them growing up.
Means a lot of different things.
Culture is the fusion of everything that makes a certain people group distinct from other people groups.
To have understanding and in the things that we have never experienced before, and meanwhile we should not be judgmental and be surprised by the thing we have never experienced in our life.
You know, like their food, their language, their way of life, their ethics and their morals. It's everything of other people.
Every country has a culture because they all have different holidays, different traditions. People act differently. For example, back home, I'm so used to like giving people kisses on the cheek to say hi or giving a big hug, and here's like a handshake. Oh, okay. Hello.
Diversity.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenido.
Willkommen.
Bem-vindo.
Bienvenidos.
Welcome.
No, people, there's no fortune cookie in China.